Well, we have another guest. Of course, we're going to be saying that a lot for the next 20 some hours. But this time we're moving back across the pond. Instead of the United Kingdom, we're back in the United States in Connecticut. And we have Lily Zezula. Now, Lily is a fourth grader, and she is an award-winning inventor. So she's not just someone we found at Walmart. She really does have some amazing inventions out there, and she's already won some awards for them. And this presentation, she's going to talk to us about her new alternative energy source. So welcome. It says Tiffany, but you're Lily, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
It's her mother trying to take credit for what Lily has done.
Mom, you can do that. All right, Lily, take it away. Tell us about your invention.
Okay, so my invention is an alternative energy source created when a car rolls over one of my easy energy rollers, creating energy.
Wow, like magic.
Yeah. I'll show you how it works. So this car, it rolls over the easy energy roller, and it creates the light bulbs lighting up, which shows that's creating energy. So how I came up with this is when this year in school, we were learning about fossil fuels, and we're learning about the pros and cons about them. One of the major cons was global warming. And my teacher taught me all about it, and I wanted to create something that could prevent global warming from happening. I also have slides to share. So, okay, so this was me in my local invention convention at my school. I won first place, and I got to the Ready, Set, Innovate, and I got third place. And then this was an up close of my prototype. So that's right, the yellow thing on the side of the road is my easy energy roller. And yeah, this is facts about global warming. So if you don't know what global warming is, it's it's when CO2, carbon dioxide, gets released into our atmosphere, and it slowly disintegrates our ozone layer. Our ozone layer is a layer around our Earth that prevents our Earth from overheating. So as it gets smaller, our Earth is getting hotter, which causes sea levels to rise, icebergs to melt, and polar bears to lose their homes. So I wanted to find a way to prevent that from happening. This is that picture on the side is me in my school competition with a first place ribbon. Then that was, and then the one at the end is me getting my awards for for my energy award. And yeah, this is another fact about me. I'm a national competitor and American Ninja Warrior. It's kind of like a sport where we climb on obstacles and we can't touch the floor. So yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Lily, why did you decide to do this? Besides the global warming thing, just inventing. I mean, why? You could just be a ninja warrior the rest of your life. Why do you want to invent?
I want to make a difference in the world because everyone kept telling me about how much the Earth was like getting overheated and how much damage we're doing to it. And I thought, why can't I create an invention that can stop that and and make our world a better place. And I also got inspired by my sister. She um, she she created an invention that got really far, and I decided that I wanted to make an invention too that could help our world.
Wow. Is this your first invention?
No, last year I created an invention. It's called thermal thumbs. I actually took first place in that last year, but it's kind of like a heat warmer for your thumb because my heat warmer for my hand, it didn't heat up my thumb. So I just created a separate one for my thumb.
And it won first place?
Yeah,
Very cool.
and it won Connecticut Convention.
Do you see that this might be a career for you?
Maybe.
You know,
Yeah, I'm already thinking about inventions for next year that will compete.
Carmine,
Hey,
what are you going to say?
I was going to ask Lily, have you talked to anybody about this particular invention, Lily, about how you can implement it maybe in your town or worldwide?
Yeah, I just talked to Drive Ohio, and we were talking about how my invention, if it could work or not, and we're talking about like the future of vehicles, kind of like driverless cars and stuff like that. And we were talking about how if my invention could work, and he said that it's possible for easy energy to work.
Wow. How's that feeling? It must be pretty cool to talk to somebody that has that power to implement your idea, and they're saying that it could work. That's a good idea. I mean, that must be a great feeling.
Yeah, it's a really good feeling.
You know, there's a lot of people around the world listening, and how many iterations or how many tries did you get to actually make your product so you had a working prototype?
So, basically, my prototype had a lot of problems. But so with my car, it kept getting stuck on the cardboard because it didn't have an easy energy roller over here. So the tire didn't get supported at all. So in real life, there would be one big easy energy roller going across. But it's kind of like a speed bump, but I didn't have one long one. So I instead took a glue stick cap. I don't know where it went, but oh, here it is. I took a glue stick cap to support the car, so this tire would this tire back here would be supported by something.
Yeah.
So it could look like it's green energy. Also, I have this wall here. Usually the car would obviously go straight through the easy pass, but I only have one car. So I had to make the tires continuously roll on the easy energy roller so it can continuously make energy.
Oh, so real quick, so that's why you named it Easy Energy Roller, because of Easy Pass.
Yeah.
Ah, very cool.
I would also put easy energy other places, like near places that the car would slow down, like near speed bumps, on and off ramps, and stuff like that.
Oh, and I'm thinking about like school zones and how there's certain times of a day when they have a sign that says slow down, but people don't always do that. So not only are you saving energy and you're working through the whole fossil fuel thing, you're going to be saving lives with this because it will allow people to slow down and be more careful.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes. Lily, you're very impressive. Now, how old did you say you were?
I'm 10 years old.
You're 10 years old. How has it been being at home the last few months?
Well, I always at home I get really bored. So like every time I just think of inventions to make. And usually at home I don't do that much stuff. But also at home I've been doing dissections on animals, and I've been learning about them. So that was pretty cool.
So you're continuing to learn. You don't have to be in a school building. You're continuing to learn. Now, I noticed that you have some magic hands that keep running things across your screen. Is that an invention or is that a real person?
My mom.
Can you jump over and say hey for a second?
These are hello.
Hello. I just wanted to say thank you for your support of your kids. Were you an inventor growing up? Is that something you enjoyed?
I think I did like to build things and create things. I don't know if I'd call them an invention per se, as sophisticated as my children's inventions, but yes, I do. And then look, I took that and I ended up as a biology major. So you never know where these things go. Hence her dissections.
Absolutely. I'm glad there's an expert in the house on that then. I was a little worried about that. So
and I was a little worried for everyone as well. I was like, the animals are dead.
and there is a registered biologist in the house, so we're good with that. Lily, I want to see where this takes you. Like, I want to see your next step. I think you should be on Shark Tank. I'm not kidding. So they're always looking for cool inventions that save the environment and save people. So Barbara Kokorin, if you're listening, and we will tag you in this post, you need to connect with Lily. She has some great inventions, but this easy energy thing, I think would actually go somewhere big. I think it's something we need. So thank you so much, Lily, for sharing. Now, Jake, have you met Lily before? I know you live in Connecticut. Don't all Connecticutans know each other?
I'm afraid that she hangs out with a higher class of people than I'm normally with. So, no, I have not. But Lily and your sister is Sophia, right? Sophie. So what I'd love to do is invite myself to take everyone out to lunch sometime after the virus thing is over, and you can check your schedule. But I'd love to hear more about what you're doing. And how do you like that? I set myself up for a lunch meeting.
That's good.
Everyone likes a lunch.
Yes. And Jake, you just spoke about Sophie, and I think she's going to be actually presenting at 1:45 today.
Yes.
Well, we might see Mom again.
This is what we do in our house: is we ask tons of questions and we walk around trying to solve problems all day.
That's what we all should be doing. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for your support of all these kids. It's wonderful. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Awesome stuff. Awesome.
Carmine, this is something I think that could go somewhere.
I have spoken with the whole invention family prior, so I have a little bit of information on it. But it's such a great feeling to have not only these great ideas, but a whole family that works together to create and think and solve problems, not just to make money, but to solve problems throughout the world. And that's what I think is so great about not only what we're doing here, but what kids and young adults are doing all around the world. I mean, almost every invention is helping the world. It's such a great feeling.
Yeah.
The other part is if we implemented Lily's invention here, I wouldn't feel so bad sitting in traffic. I'm always yelling while I'm in traffic or yelling at the cars in front of me to get going, but at least I'd feel a little better.
Yeah. So my mom's always in traffic, and I was thinking that maybe we could, do something like I would use like a car for something bad for our environment that produces fossil fuels to make something good and make it better for our world.
I love that, Lily. Thank you. We need a lot of Lilies in the world. We've already had Rehan and Maria and now Lily and Sophia coming up later. Thank you so much for what you're doing to do good things. I'm proud of you. We all are. We can't wait to see what happens next.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye, Lily.
Bye.